Hello, and welcome to Parker Media. In today's setting, I'm going to be watching The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, and like with all the others, this is going to be my first time watching the extended version. Otherwise, I have seen this movie before. I'm going to be interesting to see, because all the extended versions from Lord of the Rings up to now, there's been some things that have been removed that I quite enjoyed having in there. For example, for Lord of the Rings is like in The Return of the King, um, you're seeing the ghosts actually choosing to join Aragorn and all that. With the Hobbits being only watched the first one, one part I liked from the extended version was seeing a kid Bilbo Baggins interacting with Gandalf. Um, and See, I think what was the other one? Was it Goblin or Goblin? Yeah, it was the Goblin King having that song in, when before, as they got introduced to him. So, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they chose to remove. There's going to be some action scenes, another song, or if it's going to be more intense dramatic type scenes that they've removed. But otherwise, let's just jump right into it. Why is everyone just staring at him? Are they just staring at each other? Oh. Or are they staring at each other and not him?
My grandfather, Thor, was slain.
So it was his I thought it was his father.
Which is why we're going to need a burglar.
Bringing him up there. So it took them a year to make this plan, or well, a year to get up to this point of them running away from it, running away from all of them. So these guys tracked them pretty well after the eagles got them so far away. Okay. I just love how this guy's just the fastest of all of it. Question: was it the Orci or the what they call them? The skin changer. It's skin changer.
That is our host. His name is Beorn. He's a skin changer.
Okay, good. I was right. What's skin changer? Wasn't 100% sure on that. Ring's really got a bit of control on him once looking at it more. I'd be freaking out the entire time. I was going to get stung.
From goblins in the mountains.
What did you go near goblins for? Stupid thing to do.
You are absolute.
Let's go, go, go.
They're dwarfs, on the other hand. For me, I feel like that entire scene obviously was not in the original, but it feels like a whole lot was changed instead of being removed. It feels like, I don't know if I'm remembering the movie right or not, but yeah, that's what it feels like to me.
So be it.
I'm wondering if this was part of the original book.
Not my horse. I need it.
Because I feel like Gandalf was with him through the whole thing in the book. I can't remember now. And this has all been added on just so that it links back to Lord of the Rings. Still a long trek.
We send the lightest first.
Everyone looks at Bilbo. He being the lightest.
We need to take a rest.
I think they're off the path already. You can see the start of the webs coming in for the spiders. So he knows that they're being watched, but it's still... Did they send Bilbo up there, or did he just start climbing on his own?
We're almost there. Can you hear me?
Oh, so I think they've all been captured now.
Hello?
So it feels almost like he climbed up there without letting any of them know in the first place. They're all being disorientated by being under there. Pull it out of his left pocket, but he's always been holding it in his right pocket. Is that a mistake?
Where is it? Where is it? Come on.
This is kind of where you see the power of the ring a bit on Bilbo, and how Gollum-esque he gets, I guess you could say.
Mine.
And so you got that bit of that mind Gollum voice a bit to it. Some of that realization of what just happened. It's something that they didn't do before.
What is this horrid creature? The goblin mutant.
That's my wee lad, Gimli.
I remember when that happened, everyone was shocked in the thing, because Gimli doesn't even show up as well as even a reference in the books. Missed one right to the end.
Me. I could have anything down my trousers.
Or nothing.
Fair bit of wine. Well, those elves are going to probably put to death for not doing their job properly. Should have jumped in while they were going down. I could see them still making a ride out of this at a theme park. So it'll be Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers will, yeah, get him doing it. And you kind of saw the worry in her face as well. So she has some kind of feelings for him. That'd be the most annoying place to try to get to. And you can see some of the steps have completely worn away that you can't get to anymore. Oh. See, so either something else from the outside came and ripped it open, something from the inside pushed it open.
One of a number. One of 9.
So they buried all the 9 kings in there. Okay.
The world is in grave danger. The power in that fortress will only grow stronger.
You want me to cast my friends aside? Anything behind us?
Makes me feel like Radagast was like a little bit evil there. Like he was saying, forget all of them. It's time to think of ourselves, type thing almost.
My thoughts exactly so. And all this talk of
This guy feels a bit like a descendant of Wormtongue from, not descendant, but an ancestor of Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings.
Stop him! Oi, we're back! Come here!
You can't do this in tight quarters, especially when there's 13 of you. Why a Wilhelm scream there? And again with the firing plan, seems to do a lot more work than any other weapon.
I promise you this. If we succeed, all will share in the wealth of the mountain.
Yeah, that's the threat though. If they succeed. So what happens if you don't succeed? They don't get the wealth of the mountain and they've got a dragon coming after them.
What say you?
I say unto you,
Welcome! Welcome and thrice welcome, King under the mountain!
Yeah, this is when you should have your decision to, okay, let me get my kids and get out of here before they do something disastrous.
What is this place?
It was once the city of Dale. Now it is a ruin. The desolation of Smaug.
The sun will soon reach midday.
So that's what they mean by the title. Okay. Who's that? Doesn't look like a goblin. It looks like it's human though. A disguise for someone? Wait, is that his father? Thorin's Thrain, that's it.
Gandalf.
Well, now I'm a little pissed off that they did cut this out. This should have stayed in.
He will retrieve the Arkenstone. The 7 armies of the dwarves will answer to a new king.
No, Thorin must not go near Erebor. No one must enter that mountain.
Yeah, a bit late. Okay, now I can see a bit why they cut that part out.
Let all those who doubted us rue this day.
You still gotta find with the. You still have to find the keyhole.
It was just...
That would have been a disaster. You figured it out, now you have to climb all the way down and back up again before the light disappears again. Once again, the burglars saved the day. Don't get me wrong, I kind of wanted to go back to Gandalf just to see what happens there, because that was all completely cut out, so I want to know what happens to those two right now.
If there is, in fact, a live dragon down there, don't waken it.
Yeah, don't wake him up. Gone. He's gone. Yeah. Would have been a little bit more impressive there if we didn't see him walking off still. Yeah, I wouldn't stop to admire your work. Again, not the kind of screaming one. So it did kill him. Oh, actually saw him walking a bit this time. Oh, did he lose his staff again in this one as well? Wow. He keeps losing his staffs in some of these movies, doesn't he? Yeah, I wouldn't be going out saying hello, trying to find anyone. No, 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 no knocking. Hobbit just slipping the ring on and looking around. Stay out of the gold. Don't make any noise.
What's that?
Being a little reckless. Finally, we're going to finally get the dragon to expose itself. As soon as you saw the eye, you should have immediately gone for the ring, put it on. It's a dragon, of course it's going to be huge. What's with all the measuring?
Something made of gold, but far more precious.
Oh, wow. Does he feel like the power of the ring already?
Will not risk this quest for the life of one burglar.
Bilbo.
See, it feels like he had a sudden descent from when the first one ended, how he was respecting him, and now all of a sudden he's like trying his best not to care for some reason. I understand it's the sickness, but it doesn't quite fully make sense. These ones, it feels like they got more worked with his sword than his bow and arrows like he does in the Lord of the Rings movies. He sees the dragon. Time to think of other things. And he's been living here since you guys left. I would suspect that he's been exploring around a bit. Good thing his blade doesn't glow for dragons. Why is he distracted so easily? Just go after one of them, deal with them, then go after the other. It's not that hard to do. Is that gonna be like coal or something? And he's doing the smart thing, keeping concentration on one person. He should be. One way to show your power, make an entire statue out of yourself in gold. Definitely shows the, what do they call this, dragon sickness. Kind of showing off on him.
I am fire. I am death.
What have we done?
That was The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Let's just talk about it. So that was The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. All in all, really enjoyed the movie still. Definitely enjoyed this one a lot more than An Unexpected Journey. And that one I felt there was too much talking and getting to know the characters a bit more. I can understand it helping, but there's too many characters. Even I can't name all the dwarves and all that kind of thing. all in all, I have to rate this one 7.5 out of 10. Again, one thing I'm finding is just there's just too much CGI. If they just put a couple of these orcs in as practicals, so just like Azog, and that when he called the other guy to go hunt the dwarves, he could have been an actual actor dressed up and all that. I think that would have worked fine. See, a couple of things that they added that were intentionally in there in the extended version that they chose to cut out was having Thrain, or was it Thorin? Having Thorin's father appear in with Gandalf in the middle there. Having that weird scream for his death dropped it down quite a bit for me. But still, it's a nice surprise seeing him being added in there, because in the original cuts you never found out what happened to his father. Everyone just assumed, yeah, he's been dead the entire time. Just to now know that Thorin was right, that his father was alive the entire time. And then, like, I know in the book this never happened, but then having Legolas in it, and he was never part in the original book, as well as, I don't know if you guys will remember, in the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Gandalf was talking to Frodo, saying how he gave his uncle a little, the incident with the dragon, he gave his uncle a little nudge through the door. That was mentioned at the very beginning of the Lord of the Rings, of the Fellowship of the Ring, and that never actually happened in these movies, so it kind of makes you wonder what they'd be talking about if you watch these in order of timeline wise. I think Gandalf, I'm not sure if it is exactly right, but I'm pretty sure Gandalf was meant to stay with them throughout this journey type thing. Those are just some of the nitpicks I've got from it. If you've watched all this way through to this, thank you very much. And I hope that if you're new, you like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for when new videos are coming up. And for everyone else, thank you, and hope to see you all again soon. Bye.